Hello again, chaps and chapettes. How are we all doing? It's lovely to see you all again as always. Horrible, long, shitty day it's been for me today, guys. So glad it's over. It's going to be a pint of lager and straight to bed once I've got this video done and uploaded because I am cream crackered. Christ on a bike. Anyway, to the subject matter at hand. Can you remember about 2-3 days ago I brought you a video regarding the Leeds riots? And I stipulated at the beginning of that video even as to why these riots initially occurred. Or, to be more specific, the excuse they used for being a bellend, basically. It was all to do with some Romany pikeys getting their children taken away by social services through a baby getting thrown through a window, I think it was, something along them lines. Well, according to Turning Point UK tonight, those children have now been returned. That sets quite a precedent, wouldn't you say, from the local authorities within Leeds and the government themselves. It's basically saying that if you want something doing, set fire to your community, smash things up, burn buses, and you will get exactly what you want. Now let me give you a small scenario here. I'm sure one or two of you out there are parents and have had young children. So I ask you this. You're walking through Asda and your young daughter, son, niece or nephew even, is on the floor having a tantrum, having a screaming fit, because you refuse to buy them a bag of Haribo Star Mix, for example. What would you do in that situation? Would you pick them up, shower them with love and kisses, and buy them the sweets anyway? Or would you pick them up, chastise them, and take them home with absolutely nothing? I'm pretty sure most of you would choose the latter. But in this case, no. You be a bastard, you be a general menace to society, you burn up your community, you attack public services, you will get exactly what you want. Now there are one or two people on social media tonight who were quite surprised to see mob rule overtaking the rule of law. Well, it's not actually that rare. If you cast your minds back about 2 or 3 years ago, I think it was about 2001, there was an incident in Glasgow up in Scotland. There was an anti-immigration unit sent up there to take away some illegal immigrants who shouldn't be there. And what happened when they arrived and put these men in the back of a van? Mob rule. A whole gang of leftist do-gooders were attacking the van, shouting freedom, innocent men, all this shit, even though they shouldn't have even been here. And what happened? Those men were released and put back into the community. Mob rule 1, rule of law 0. Now, you can call me an hysterical woman, tell me I'm overreacting, you're more than entitled to your opinion, you say what you like. But if we were west of the pond and we were in the United States, I would seriously start considering telling you to start arming yourselves, because I think there's something dark and sinister over the horizon coming in this country. I mean, once mob rule starts overturning the rule of law, generally societies and countries start descending into anarchy. Now, if that does happen, what are we going to do? We gave up our right to bear arms back in the early 90s, stupidly and foolishly if you ask me. So what would happen if a riot was on your street and someone was attacking your house, for example? We have nothing to defend ourselves with. We don't have the right to bear arms. We don't have handguns and rifles and things like that. We have butter knives. We have teacups and saucers. We have a box of Mr. Kipling. But I would suggest to you, get anything within your house to protect you, your family, your home, your property, and your nearest and dearest. Because if the shit does hit the fan, and it's on your street or in your area, things like that, you're going to be up shit creek without a paddle if you don't have something, a baseball bat, for example, or a cricket bat, anything to defend yourself with. I seriously suggest you go and get something. I'm doing it myself for the last few years. Bit by bit, I've been putting things around the house on the just-in-case basis. It's a bit like the condom thing. I'd rather have a condom and not need it than need a condom and not have it. Do you know what I mean? That's a bit of a stupid analogy, but yeah, that's basically where I'm going with this. I may be looking too deeper into this thing, but I want to be prepared on the just-in-case basis in case something does happen, be it a riot or some kind of civil war or something like that. I want to make sure that I can protect my wife, my kids, my home, my property, if push came to shove. And I'd advise you to do the same. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Like I say, I'm absolutely knackered. I can't be asked waffling on. I can't be asked waffling on for far too long. So yeah, I'll leave it there. Let me know what you think in the comments, and yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Cheers.